The main arguments in favor of privatizing the NHS. Why would you want to privatize the NHS? Title: The main arguments in favor of privatizing the NHS. Reading time: 4 minutes. Introduction. The National Health Service, NHS, in the United Kingdom is a highly revered institution that provides free healthcare services to all its citizens. However, the debate surrounding the privatization of the NHS has been a contentious and widely discussed topic. Proponents argue that privatizing the NHS can bring forth several benefits, such as increased efficiency, improved access to healthcare, and enhanced quality of services. This essay explores the main arguments in favor of privatizing the NHS, highlighting both theoretical perspectives and real-world examples. Increased efficiency and cost-effectiveness. One of the key arguments in favor of privatization is the belief that introducing market competition can enhance the overall efficiency and cost-effectiveness of healthcare services. Proponents argue that private companies are more profit-driven and incentivized to streamline processes, reduce wastage, and adopt innovative solutions. The introduction of market forces could potentially drive down costs and lead to more efficient allocation of resources within the healthcare sector. It is argued that private firms may be more adept at managing finances and negotiating contracts, thereby reducing administrative inefficiencies and waste. Enhanced access and reduced waiting times. Another significant argument put forth by advocates of privatization is that it can lead to improved access to healthcare services and reduced waiting times for patients. The proponents argue that private companies, driven by competition, would be motivated to attract patients by offering shorter waiting times and increased availability of appointments. They contend that market competition would incentivize private providers to invest in infrastructure, expand their facilities, and offer a wider range of services to cater to patient demand. This, in turn, could lead to increased patient satisfaction and reduced strain on the healthcare system. Technological advancements and innovation. Privatization is believed to foster technological advancements and promote innovation within the healthcare sector. Proponents argue that private companies, driven by profit motives, are more likely to invest in research and development, leading to the discovery of new treatments, drugs, and medical technologies. Private firms may have greater flexibility in experimenting with cutting-edge technologies and adapting them quickly, enabling them to offer more effective and efficient healthcare solutions. Advocates contend that the introduction of private investment could spur competition and drive forward the advancement of medical science and technology. Accountability and performance-driven culture. Supporters of privatization argue that introducing private companies into the healthcare system would create a culture of accountability and result-oriented performance. The argument posits that private providers, in order to maintain a competitive edge and attract patients, would be more focused on delivering high-quality services. They contend that the profit motive would drive private companies to continuously improve their performance, enhance patient experiences, and ensure positive health outcomes. Privatization proponents believe that a performance-driven culture would incentivize providers to meet and exceed established benchmarks, leading to a more efficient and patient-centered healthcare system. Flexibility and choice. Privatization advocates often emphasize the importance of patient choice and the flexibility that a privatized system can offer. They argue that private providers would introduce a wider range of healthcare options, allowing patients to choose from different service providers, treatment modalities, and locations. This increased choice, proponents suggest, empowers patients to make decisions that best suit their individual needs and preferences. Additionally, they contend that privatization could enable the provision of specialized healthcare services, catering to specific medical conditions or demographic groups that may be underserved within the public system. Real-world examples. To further support the arguments favoring privatization, several real-world examples can be cited. Countries such as Sweden, Germany, and the Netherlands have successfully implemented mixed healthcare systems that incorporate private sector participation alongside publicly funded healthcare. These systems are often praised for their ability to combine the efficiency of the private sector with the equity and universal access provided by the public sector. By introducing competition and a diversity of service providers, these countries have achieved positive outcomes, including reduced waiting times and improved patient satisfaction. Conclusion. The arguments in favor of privatizing the NHS revolve around the potential benefits of increased efficiency, improved access, technological advancements, accountability, and patient choice. While these arguments are presented as potential advantages, it is important to consider the potential drawbacks and challenges associated with privatization. It is crucial to approach the issue of privatization with caution, considering the unique characteristics and challenges of the healthcare sector. Ultimately, any decision regarding the future of the NHS must carefully consider the values of equity, affordability, and the overall well-being of the population. Written with a little assistance from ChatGPT.